You know why you're here. So do I. Let me get right to it. Real answers to your real estate questions. I'm Donnie Bennett from the Donnie Bennett team here at Blackstone Ocean Properties. And the big news of the day, everybody on my social media timeline is buzzing about this $17,500 in free money. I kid you not, free money. You don't hear that every day. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how it works and exactly what you need to do to get your hands on that free money. But first, roll the intro. Before I get started, do me a solid. Click that like, share, or subscribe button, please. It'd be greatly appreciated. So on behalf of the team and I, thank you very much. And with that out of the way, $17,500 American dollars. This is a grant program from Rhode Island Housing. Matter of fact, I just saw someone online who was kind of upset because she wasn't going to qualify for it because she's owned homes in the past. So I wanted to let everyone know, just because you've owned a home in the past doesn't mean you can't qualify for this program. Yes, it is a first-time home buyer program for sure. But did you know that if you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, boom, magic. You're a born-again first-time home buyer. So even if you've bought and sold in the past, you can qualify for this program if there's been 3 years since the last time you've owned a home. Good to know, right? So yes, you can qualify for that $17,500 in free money. Now, what can you do with this money? That's the best part, because it's a very unique program in that you can use it for both your down payment assistance and your closing costs. That's huge. There hasn't been a program like this in recent memory that I can think of. What's even bigger is that the money does not have to be paid back. It's a grant. It's free money. So there's no second mortgage to worry about, no repayment to worry about. Once you get it, you got it. This is a game changer for a lot of struggling buyers out there. And this is going to be a difference maker for a lot of people on both ends of the transaction. Now, in the past, in my experience, funds from grants can only be used towards certain types of properties. So they've been very, very specific about that. In this case, you want to know what kind of property you can buy? Any kind you want, as long as it's residential. So that's single family, condo, multifamily up to 4 units. In case you didn't know, anything over 4 units would make it a commercial property. So you can't buy that, and you can't buy mixed use if there's a residence with some kind of commercial aspect to the building. So residential properties only. Single family, condo, or multifamily up to 4 units, and you'll be good to go. Now, that money can be used in part or in full towards your down payment. And if there's anything left over, you can apply that towards your closing costs. Or you can go the other way with that, where you can use a certain amount of the money towards your closing costs, and whatever's left over, you can apply towards your down payment. In over 2 decades in the business, I have never seen a program like this one. This is very unique. It's very huge news for a lot of reasons. Now, I did mention that this is a Rhode Island Housing product, and anyone who knows me knows I'm not shy about my feelings when it comes to Rhode Island Housing. To be honest with you, I feel like they are the DMV of real estate. What does that mean? You know the DMV, right? It's where you go to die a very slow death and wait for your number to be called. You get it? So just be aware, you do not have to go directly to Rhode Island Housing to take advantage of this great program. There are a lot of local mortgage brokers who have Rhode Island Housing products, and I even know a few who have what they call Delegated Underwriting. And what does that mean? Well, the underwriting department is the bureaucracy of lending. That's where things are getting processed and vetted so that your loan can ultimately be approved. It's obviously a very crucial part of the process. However, the underwriting department at Rhode Island Housing is notoriously slow. However, some lenders have systems in place that have been deemed to be at such a high standard that Rhode Island Housing actually allows them, or will delegate to them, the underwriting portion of the loan process. Hence the phrase delegated underwriting. Not every lender has that, so you have to really know that in advance. So you can use a pretty great local mortgage broker to get your loan application started, and if you meet the other requirements, then you'll be one step closer to getting that $17,500 in free money towards the purchase of your home. So what are those other requirements? Well, I already mentioned that you have to be a first-time home buyer or a born-again first-time home buyer, and if that's you, then you have to have a minimum credit score of 660. And your income for a 1 or 2 person household has to be less than $112,555. Your income for a household with 3 or more people has to be less than $129,438. And as far as your buying power, this program can be used in conjunction with a sales price as high as $546,000. That's pretty awesome. And don't forget, the home you're buying must be your primary residence and not an investment property, okay? And lastly, there's a home buyer education course that you'll need to jump into, and that's offered both in person and online. It's super simple. And if you need help figuring it all out, my team and I are standing by. You can drop your questions right in the comments, or if you prefer your privacy, you can reach out to me directly. All of my contact information is in the video description. So with all that, what do you think? Do you think this free money offer for $17,500 is something that you might want to consider? Or do you think it's something that you'd be better off avoiding? Either way, let me know. Drop it in the comments. And if you like this information and you wouldn't mind getting more of it, do me a solid. Hit that like, share, or subscribe button. And don't forget, no question is ever too small. And by the way, if you happen to have some property in Rhode Island or Massachusetts that's not currently on the market, and you'd like to know what the actual value is in today's market, or if you happen to be in the market to buy real estate, reach me and my team 7 days a week during business hours for real answers to your real estate questions. I'm Donnie Bennett from Blackstone Ocean Properties. Reach me anytime for real estate in the Ocean State.